And no matter where I go, what I do, Cabin Creek is always my home. But I'm honored today to be here to pay tribute to Dude Wood. You know, he's the youngest of 11 kids, raised there in Estill, right above where I'm from, there at Miami. And I can tell you, back in those years, Cabin Creek was a booming place. I mean, I guarantee you that any politician that ran spent a lot of time on Cabin Creek, because back then, you couldn't win an election if you didn't win Cabin Creek. And Dude went to grade school, I guess, there at Estill, and then he went to junior high there at Leewood. He dropped out of the 7th grade, I guess, when his dad got sick, went to work in the coal mines. You know, my wife's a school teacher and retired from school teaching, and she started teaching at Leewood Junior High. That's where her first assignment was. And they shut Leewood down. She went over to Cedar Grove. But my wife lived on the same street where Dude's at there in Cabin Creek on Brady Street. But I can only imagine how he felt back in 1942 when he was called to fight in World War II. And spent 14 days on a British ship in Stirling Castle. And I'm sure you can imagine the thoughts that was going through his mind to going over to fight in Normandy, in France, and Germany. He fought in the Patton's 3rd Army. You know, that's probably one of the proudest armies that's ever fought. And how many people died for our freedom. And you know, Dude was able to come home, marry his wife, and have 8 kids of his own. Worked in the coal mines until he got injured and couldn't. And he takes a lot of pride in gospel music and serving the Lord. And I know that you've heard, and I've heard all my life about the greatest generation and those who came back from World War II and built America into what it is today. And Dude is one of those guys. So I truly am honored to be here to pay tribute to him. You know, on April the 23rd, he'll be 90 years old. And I mean, Dude, I hope that I look half as good as you do when I'm 90. But I have a tradition of giving a coin to those who have had significant success or significant events. And today I would like to present my coin for excellence and give it to Dude and thank him for the sacrifices that he made for this country, and so that we can in turn gather in organizations and churches like we do and continue to live the life of freedom that we have. And I can tell you that those who served in World War II paid a tremendous debt for this country. And Dude, on behalf of the West Virginia National Guard, 6,858 troops that I command, I want to give you my coin. And thank you for your service, and thanks for allowing me to come over here and pay tribute to you and your life and your family for what you've accomplished and done. Dude, I truly am honored to be here today to celebrate your 90th birthday. And thank you for your service to our country. Thank you all very much for having me.
be a proud American. We're on the run. Patton said, let's go boys, and we went. I got to about 5 miles of Berlin, and the war was over. We tried to get in and get some things to bring home. Man said, you can't do it. Said, you got to go home without them. Took it back to Franklin. When I got to Cabin Creek, I got off the train. I asked the man, I said, could I get off of Cabin Creek? I don't want to go to town. I come from Franklin, Germany. He said, I'll help you out. So off the train, I got off, looked up and hollered, Lord, it wasn't a light no more, but it looked good. Now I want to talk about a real friend, Mom. She was 94 years old and never was a patient in the hospital. And she fell and broke her hip. And took her down there and fixed her up and sent her home the next day. Said, I want to go home. And Grandma, you can't go. Said, the Lord said I can go. Said, I'm going home. A giver came, told her to come back in a week. She went back in a week, carrying a cane in the hand. Doctor said, give her a free ride. Said, she better shape than me. And that's what she was. She lived to be 97. She broke her hip when she was 94 and never was a patient. What I like about it, she stayed with me. My dad had to work. He moved from Longmaker to K-Ford in 1902 to make 75 cents a day driving 3 mules in the mile. That's a long time. When I was born, the Statue of Liberty was a little bitty baby. Yeah.
Yeah, when you told me.
Yeah.
All right, sit down.
Yeah.